Today we'll be talking about Vienna, the classical music center. During the 18th century, Vienna attracted composers from all over Europe, including famous ones that we know such as Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven. They were drawn to the city due to the patronage of the Habsburgs, as the Habsburgs were willing to support the music. So a bit more about the Habsburgs. It's actually the Habsburg Empire, and during the 18th century, they became one of the greatest dynastic states in Europe, and Austria was one of the countries under the rule of the Habsburg Empire. Since the 16th century, Vienna had been under the threat of the Turks, but in 1685, Austria defeated the Turks and drove them to Hungary. Vienna was the geographical center of the empire and therefore was famed historical importance. After the death of Charles VI Archduke in October 1740, his daughter Maria Theresa took rule. So Maria actually led what many called the golden era of Austria, as she had helped the industry growth, put lower taxes on the products, reformed the army and the legal system, and this actually all led up to the development of classical music. So the reason why these elements actually played a part in developing classical music is because during the classical period, the economy of Austria was going very well, likely because of these factors, and therefore their only concern was cultural development. These included things such as music, architecture, and art. And today we'll be focusing down on music, specifically classical music. To start off, let's talk about Franz Joseph Haydn, who was considered the father of the symphony. He was born in Rohoro, Austria. Some cool things are that he was the composer of the Austrian national anthem. In 1803, the city of Vienna gave to Haydn the large golden Salvator medal, and in 1804, he became an honored citizen of Vienna. Now moving on to Mozart. He was born in Salzburg in Austria. His fame as a great musician actually began at the age of 6, when his family was invited by the Empress Maria Theresa, the one we said before, and there he played the piano for the Habsburg family. After traveling all over Europe conducting concerts, he still decided to move back to Vienna because he believed that it was the best place for him to stay. He then moved on to become a great piano virtuoso, an amazing conductor, and of course an outstanding composer. Last but not least, Beethoven. He was born in Bonn, Germany. Therefore, he actually moved to Vienna in hopes of becoming a great and famous composer such as Haydn and Mozart. And soon this dream of his became true. He appeared in concerts in Vienna as a pianist, and soon after was established as the city pianist. There he also composed remarkable sonatas and symphonies. Even cooler, Beethoven became the first successful freelance of Vienna. So I hope this video helped you understand why Vienna was the classical music center of the classical period and also understand its significance in music's development.